Hey, how are you? Just thought I would pop on, see how everybody's doing. They are doing good. They're doing good. Yeah, they're in there having a snack, driving me crazy. It's been one of those days. Hi, glad that you could join me, Saida. I hope my comment made sense, and I hope you got a chance to watch the videos. I know they were lengthy, but yeah, I have not shared, and I don't know when I'll get a chance to share them again. So I thought I might as well just go into detail and get it all out there at one time. So I do appreciate those of you that um, are hanging in there with the lengthy videos, but they're full of information. So let's see who else is in here. And somebody may be watching and just have not commented yet. Oh, tell him hi. Get this reader open. Ugh, my eyes are burning. I don't know what it is about this weather, but earlier it was this eye, now it's this eye. It just feels like I don't want to say it, but it's very irritating. I just hope it's not um, going to go any further than this. Thanks you. Thanks a lot. You are giving me lots of information and it really works. Well, I'm glad. I really appreciate the feedback because, if I don't get feedback and comments from you all, I really don't know. And then I don't know what to share exactly. Some things, I vlog and film just because the kids want me to share it with their older siblings. But I don't mind sharing that with you all. But then I know that a lot of things can be helpful. I just have to have an idea of what you all are looking for. So your comment and your feedback, even if I show you something and you still don't understand it, I can go in and explain it again. So it's really not a problem. We just do so many different things that it may to some it may be a lot, to some it may be a little. It may or may not make sense. But I always try to make sure that I do a good job and explain things to you guys so that you get it. I don't like to leave anybody hanging. I see a lot of videos and then I end up with a lot of questions, and it just, I don't know, it just doesn't sit right. And if the person doesn't know how to explain it, it doesn't help either. So the things that I share with you all, I try to share, the pictures and the kids doing the things in the vlog so that you can see kind of firsthand how things actually work. Really for me, it's a lot and bundle of things. That's good. That is good. I know if I had somebody showing me things like this, then it would definitely help. I'm always curious, but not many people share really in depth. It's just surface. Pray for us. It's wash day soon, and his hair is short like your son. Whew. Yeah, I think you'll be okay. I said I just let him go in the shower, and he just acts like it's raining, and yeah, give him a washcloth to stick over his face, and pretty much just reach my hand in there and rub over his head, and that's it. Like I said, I'm not really doing anything. I just didn't know when I would be able to come in here and chat with you all. I didn't have anything planned to talk about, and that's why I didn't schedule it. I just wanted to see if anybody was watching. But it's a lot of chaos going around here, and yeah, a lot of chaos. I still have this area right here in which I debated I might let you all see me pack, but I have a box next to me waiting for some of this madness up here. So that's where I'm at, but the shelf is empty. And that shelf is going in the box. So this I'm getting ready to clear that shelf and all of this. You didn't miss a thing, but you know what? I still have these out for you. And hopefully tomorrow, see, I don't want to pull all of them down. Hopefully tomorrow I will go into them and give you a detailed look and read through them a little bit um, before I put them up. But yeah, they've been there. When you asked, they were sitting there the last time because they were on the other shelf that I took out of the room. So those are still out. But like I said, I'm getting ready to pull all of this apart, and then I don't have anything left in this room except for what's in front of me. And yeah, in the closet. Oh my gosh, guys. And I'm just getting ready to do that the quick way. Thank you. You're hearing the echo. I'm hearing the echo. I'm trying to figure that out. Let me see something. If I can get rid of the echo without losing the sound. Nope, I still hear it. Oh, that's even worse. I don't know why I hear the echo. Okay, now can you hear me? Now I can't hear you. Okay, that's what I thought. Now you can hear me, but I hear this echo. I don't know what it is. Hold on. I'll turn it down because it seems if I turn it down, it's not as bad. But it was worse, and I had problems logging on. Still an echo. Yeah, it's a slight echo. I don't know what this is. Lower the volume. All right. I don't know what kind of interference is going on, but it's not nearly as bad because it was a screaming sound. I almost did not even go live because it was very loud. Um, so yeah, what I was saying is I have the closet, the games, and I'm just going to tape them all together. And yeah, some of them I made the smaller ones I'll put in a box, but the rest of them I'm just gonna tape them together and be done with that so I can get out of this room because it's just a mess and the kids are still trying to come in here and it's really hard to um, to do anything in here. Let me see if she took it down. In fact, my 3-year-old drew a little while ago the earth. So that's what she's been coming in here. They've just been coming in here drawing. So she wants to draw the earth and an alien and hanging on the wall. I said, okay, it's going to come down eventually. So, anywho, let me go back to do you different ways or position on shampooing. No, I really don't do anything different. Like I said, the shower, and that's if I'm in a hurry. I will do the girls and the boys in the shower, and I prefer not to do it that way because water ends up everywhere. But sometimes if they get something in their hair after I've already washed it and I have to wash it like that, I will just stick them in the shower. Um, but mainly the sink, and I will use the little baby bathtub just because it has that recline, and that works. I just prefer the sink because it has a sprayer on it. Battery full. Please unplug charger to save energy. Okay. Home screen. Alrighty then. Kids' phone. English is a second language. Um, for us, please give me any tips to help improve language skills for my kids. And if I remember correctly, you have boys, Saida. Um, what I shared today, the very vocabulary, that is, it was designed for ESL students. So whether they're Spanish speaking or other language speaking, it's very good because you're using the dictionary and you're getting that pronunciation. So that's very good to just start with words like that. Let them look up the words in the dictionary, learn the pronunciation and the meanings, learn how to use them in sentences. That alone is a tremendous help. I know a lot of people take dictionary for granted. They don't use dictionary anymore because we have Google, and that's really not the way to do it because what if you don't have any electricity? And like for us, when I did away with internet, they didn't have internet, and it was not hard. It was a lot easier. They used more books and they read more. Yeah, so that's just a very, I mean, the best way to put it, just, use those words that they learn. Give them a couple of words today, a day to work on, and every day build on it. Continue to use those words throughout the day. When they're reading books, point those words out. They will point those words out and say, hey, okay, I know what this means now. And they will continue to say those words. And eventually their skills, their language skills will improve. And that's just a natural part of reading. So, some people will go as far as putting the words on index cards as flashcards and just sticking them around the house. That really does work. You have a dedicated wall or the refrigerator or the child's room where they can just always see it. Even the bathroom, that's a great place. Um, sticking things like words, multiplication table facts, addition, subtraction facts. Stick that stuff in the bathroom. You wouldn't think, but they spend time in the bathroom. On the back of the bathroom door when they're taking a bath. So, no, we have. I need the vacuum to dump the dirt in the back. The vacuum is right here under the chair. You see it? You got it? You got the. You got it? Almost. Wait a minute. Wait. You can go empty it and then you can use it and not make a mess. Hey! That's like my shirt. Let me show you my goods. If you've been on Instagram or in the Facebook group, you saw it. This one is purple. My kids are so funny. But I know somebody may ask. I don't know if this is something you all are interested in. I may venture this way with the shirts. Thank you, girl. Yeah, I may venture this way, and different different things will be on them. But yeah, I branded myself. Somebody told me to do this a long time ago, and I just thought, okay, I don't know, but yeah. Yeah, I had to hashtag myself. We have our own personal dictionary. My 13-year-old has his own. And for me, my own, yes. So yeah, always, I am always going to promote book first because I know we are so used to living in the microwave society that we want instant information, and half the time Google is not going to give you reliable information. Now I know that Google does have speech to text, so it can help with pronunciation, but again, I still say teach the child how to use a dictionary. Wow, great. Oh, thank you. Boy, that's crazy. else is on here? Let me make sure. I really appreciate the tip and videos. Oh, you're welcome. I have not filmed. Well, actually, I did because I have not done anything hair related in the last month, meaning March, from when I shared in February. I just took their braids down. If you watched any of the vlogs, I guess maybe I think I've maybe put up 2 vlogs that are really from this month. They just had their hair braided, and you could see that I didn't really vlog it. I vlogged my older one, I think just doing the last braids, but that's all I did. They had about 6 or 7 big braids, and I took them down the other day and I washed their hair. Nothing special. So I haven't done anything, and I don't plan on doing anything because there's too much going on with the moving. So I'm not really doing anything hair related, but I will try to get that up sometime. And like I said, it wasn't anything special. I think the 3-year-old, I didn't share the little clip of where I clipped her ends. So um, that has been a tremendous help. Oh, and then I did a blowout. I did a partial blowout the other day when I washed her hair. So whenever I put that little stuff together, it's only probably about 10 minutes. Um, you'll see all of that. But yeah, I did a partial blowout on her, or all of them. And yeah, it was okay, but not something I'm going to do all the time. I think that has happened probably one other time that I can remember. It was mainly the little one I wanted to do because I felt that I could manage her hair a little bit better and get down to the scalp because her hair is so thick and so it grows in clumps. It's really hard to part her hair. So I figured if it was a little bit straighter, I could do it, and it did make things easier, but it still was stressful on her. So I'm still looking for some miracle to be able to I need something with a lot of slip that is not heavy that I can just put on and just run my fingers through her hair, even if because I mainly separate with my fingers. So if I can just do that with my fingers, no problem, then I'm sold on it. But I haven't found anything yet that does that. And my son, that 6-year-old, he had hair like that before we did the cut. He had hair the same way, and it was just getting so thick and massive. It was hard to get down in there. And I kept his hair braided for the most part. But yeah, this little one, she won't even let me braid her hair. So yeah. Other than that, how are you all? What's going on? How was school? Is everybody, I don't know, are you winding the year down? Are you year-round schooling? What's happening? New curriculum? Let me see any comments moving. Let me see. Sometimes this thing gets stuck and then I don't see comments. Okay, yeah, I thought I had more comments than what I'm seeing. What is a good product builder remover? Apple cider vinegar. Do an apple cider vinegar rinse before you wash. And that's what I shared in that last video when I did a product switch. It was mainly shampoo buildup. That's why I stopped using shampoo. I knew about the Castile soap. I just didn't want to use it because one, we have hard water, and that's what I've always been dealing with. Um, so I have to be careful with whatever I use. But I was not wanting that hard water and the soap to work against their hair and strip it, but it didn't strip it. It worked out better. So I use about a about a cup of apple cider vinegar because they have a lot of hair. And I wet their hair, warm water, rinse all the first layer off, and then pour on that cider vinegar all through their hair and just kind of rub it in and quickly because if it gets in their eyes, it will burn. And then I will rinse that out and then go in with the Castile soap. And so by that time, everything is out. It definitely made a difference to take away the shampoo and the conditioner too. I've used shampoo or conditioner. I did deep condition their hair. That was another thing. I deep conditioned it the other day when I did their hair, but I stopped using it because everything that I'm using is enough condition for their hair, and it was just building on their hair with this water. So I saw it doing more harm than good. All right, let's see. Seems like I still see a delay, so I'm trying to get the comments up. See, my YouTube screen is frozen, but my live screen is not. All right, there it is. There it is. All right, that works out better. The kids are in there vacuuming the floor. Gotta love the kids. Uh, Other than that, we are not doing anything special. It's just anybody that has moved knows that it is very stressful. And on top of everything else I have going on, it just adds to the stress and chaos. Um, hey, what can you do but pray and keep going? Let me go back up here. I'm looking for somebody. I don't see any more comments. I'm still saying live. Okay. Hmm. Let's check my There's some messages coming through. So, So it's kind of strange taking a break, but it's okay. I'll live. I'm having withdrawal. That's what I'm having to pack all this stuff up because I want to keep everything out. And yeah, so that's just my thing. I keep trying to uh, stop myself from going in boxes and taking things out that I've taped up. So when we comb his hair, we see what stuff on his shoulders. Switch from tear free. I would say, if for me, I would. Like I said, the buildup is not really healthy because the scalp is not breathing and it can lead to other problems. So you want to use whatever as natural as you can. That way you won't have scalp problems. Like I said, that's what I did with my son when I cut. He asked for a haircut, and I told him when he was 5, and he accidentally cut it, and so we went ahead and cut it. He was almost 5, but the thing was I could not get down to his scalp anymore because if his hair was a different texture, I might have been able to do it, but it was so thick that I couldn't get down there really easily, and I don't like being able to. I don't like when I can't get down to their scalp. So, I can do the best I can and wash and care for it. But if you're seeing stuff coming off the scalp, then yeah, you need to definitely switch and get the scalp back to um, back to normal. And so yeah, that's why we just do oils because oils are so easy to once you get the right combination, they're very easy to penetrate, and you should not have any flaking or anything. Let me go back over here. Oh, excuse me. So, do I have any requests? Is there anything that you all want to see or any questions? I'm not going to do. I know what I'm not going to do is a curriculum video yet. I know I've already seen some come out. I'm not doing one, and I did share with you all that I wasn't buying anymore. I'm not buying anymore. I'm still stuck on that. I haven't bought anything. Like I said, the books that I shared, that was a collection since last year, and I'm trying to think. There was really only 5 purchases because Ada Twist and Wish were 2 separate. They were brand new. The Ramona series was from one seller. I found all of them. The African American books were from one seller. And what am I missing? Whatever else I shared. I don't know. but it wasn't like it was a whole lot. So, um, but curriculum wise, I don't know about anything. I had, what am I trying to say? Spelling curriculum already for the next level. I have the vocabulary, a lot of stuff I already had. I just didn't share. I have a couple more things like third, fourth grade because there's no point. We're not using that stuff. So that's the reason why I don't share it. But I'm not buying anything, and therefore I just felt that it's not necessary to share another new curriculum. The same reading curriculum we're using, we're still using the same books because it's really first, second grade. So we're still using the same books. I'm trying to think what else. Yeah, there's nothing else that we're doing different. The only thing different is we're more focused on grammar this year. And so that's why you saw, if you watch the interactive notebook video, the grammar notebooks. And so all of that stuff is teachers pay teachers. And their reading and spelling curriculum has a lot of grammar. Now, I really want to share, and I might share the difference between these two. It'll explain a lot for those of you that do watch. The blue one is what they're finishing. This is the new one. And I might have did a quick flip through last year when I shared this one. I don't know. I can't remember. Is this what you needed up? Yes, sir. Thank you very much. But there is a difference. So, like, let me give you an example really quickly. So this is what this book looks like inside. So they're listening. It has grammar rules and all that kind of stuff. This one is completely different. The spelling words are different. This is what this one. It has more words on it, not just a quick fill in the blank. So they're looking forward to jumping in here. It has more grammar. They're learning more grammar rules. So even though this says spelling, they still have thinking, phonics, reading, and writing in here. I did look at just about every. Gotta go ahead. Well, take care, and I will talk with you when you get home. Um, I did. What was I gonna say? I did look at all grammar curriculum, and I just felt that we still didn't need anything that strictly said grammar. Let me show one here. This one looks like. Hi, I'm back for a few minutes. Get your phonics in here. Um, what does it say down here? Use the dictionary. So they're having to use the dictionary, and their book comes with a dictionary. It's another reason why I like this. This is by Zaner Blozier. So you teach them how to proofread and just write. So these are, love them, love them, love them, love them. So, but yeah, I think I did share that book. I just never shared the inside of it because we weren't using it yet. But other than that, I haven't moved anything. Like I said, I'm not going to. Play with this. Oh, let me see it. I'm not going to. I will just share progress. Did you purchase? Yes. Yes, I did. And I had something I haven't shared that yet. I know a lot of people are kind of nervous about eBay. I have to take this apart, but I think I can fix it. Okay, just relax. Um, and I want to say that I did vlog something because I just never got a chance to do it. But the same sellers on Amazon, the stuff is usually listed on eBay first. And I was showing, I don't know, some book I was looking for or looking at or something like that. I can't even remember the book right now. But I found it, and the only difference was the same seller. They can use different names. Amazon's prices are 90, was it 97 cents? And eBay is usually a 99 cent. That was the only thing they had to change it, but it was the same. It was the same thing. So a lot of times when you see, oh, I'm just shopping on Amazon, you're actually shopping through eBay. People are listing their stuff in all sorts of places. But if you're not a watch book shopper like that, you wouldn't even pick up on that. But it was really it was something rare, and I think the book was something like $30. Maybe it was maybe it was something that had to do with literature or language or something. Anyway, but it wasn't what I needed, but it made me look. Because when I went to go look for it on Amazon, if I can't find it on eBay, I'll go look on Amazon. And that's how I saw it. And I went back and looked, and I'm like, oh, they're both coming from the same place. So it is the same seller. So I used to shop strictly Amazon. I don't have anything against them, but I look for things that are very old, and Amazon doesn't have it. And then I like to communicate with my sellers because I get a lot of deals. Guys, I will have to do this in a little bit, okay? Thank you. If you guys watched, let me see, where am I pointing? For a little bit, I am trying to. The brain banks, I did not get them from Scholastic. I know I shared them because I know that you guys could go thrift shopping all the time, and if somebody did not know that they were what they were, they might just pass them up. And so, in hopes that maybe somebody will run across them, because you're not gonna find them on eBay. I bought them all, but $125. I didn't pay no more than $25, so of course I was gonna buy them all the ones that I could find. Sorry guys, but I did share them with you. Um, Yeah, spelling connections is what the kids used when they were in school in our school district. That's what they used, and so they go way back. We had they pretty much look the same from the ones the other ones had, and this is kind of like the spelling book I had when I was in school. But I like it, they like it, and it's really quick. I don't have to worry about doing spelling tests with these books. It teaches them grammar. They're writing a sentence or something. They work on a little poem in there. It teaches them endings and things like that. So that's why I like using that curriculum. Anything that gives me a little shortcut, yeah, I'm all for it because I don't have a lot of time to go through and teach all this different stuff and help them do this and that. I need something that's just right there. So it does it all, and what the notebooks reiterate what we do, and the file folder games also are a great help. And I had looked on Lakeshore Learning for their language arts games and kits and things like that, and I just, I don't mind paying for things, but their stuff is not really worth it. The bells and whistles don't sell me. I need good stuff, and it just was not worth it to buy that stuff. So the file folder games and things that I find and make, to me, they go a lot further, and the kids learn a lot more. So, like I said, I always encourage people to go to Teachers Pay Teachers because you can do a lot without even buying anything. They have so many resources on there, to help. Once you use your core materials, you all you need is a printer. Do you give them tests or grades at the end of the year? Their majority of their tests, they don't get a test per se, but it's in their books. It's in their books because we use textbooks. So in their reading book, we use Scott's Forsman. In their reading workbook, they have a comprehension test on one of on it. The book is laid out to where they read two stories and then they work on a workbook. And I mean, yeah, they work on the workbook chapters. And then I also have the benchmark test for their this is their reading. And some of this is they have to I have to give them the information, and some of it is they have to like fill in the blank. It's simple. If they have done their reading and they did the workbook work, then it's not even a test to them. This is Aaliyah's reading book. So these are what the workbooks look like. Remember, I shared these in the curriculum hall. Hers is more colorful. I think this is a level 1, 2. I think excuse me, 1, 3 is all black and white. The one the kids just finished, I think, was level 1, 5. See, she's working at the beginning of first grade. They're working at the end of first grade. And that's only because I wanted to use these and I found the books. We had the actual textbook, but we didn't have the workbooks, and I found them late. And so I wanted, because of the grammar in here. That's the only reason why we're still on this particular grade level. But yeah, there's a lot of grammar in these. Excuse me. Can I repeat the website for Zayna Blozier? I just want to see. I'm not sure. This is Zayna Blozier right here. And Zayna Blozier also does handwriting. A lot of the handwriting stuff you see, they have a nice handwriting curriculum. I didn't get the curriculum because I didn't feel that we needed it. We have some handwriting material, but I've been making a lot of my own. Oh, the website for Teachers Pay Teachers, TPT. Google TPT and it'll come up. Teachers Pay Teachers. Okay, yeah, Teachers Pay Teachers. You make a little account. It's free. And when you go in there, you just type in your what you're looking for. It really helps if you Say like you're looking for, like if you're looking for interactive notebook pages, type that in. If you get really specific, you get more. And then you want to click your grade level that you want, and then free. Always click free. That's the first thing you want to click is free. And you will pull up all these different teachers and resources. It's just so many. And you just download the stuff and print it out. So, yeah, I go through Teachers Pay Teachers about once or twice a week. Probably once if I'm looking for something specific. And other times I just look just to get ahead of the game. Man, this weather is kicking my throat and my eyes. Excuse me. You know, the cedar must be out. That's usually what does it. Ugh. It's the one thing I do not like about Texas. It's just bad. I remember when I first moved here, I think for the first 2 years in the spring, like literally for months, I would sneeze and sneeze and sneeze and sneeze all day. It was so bad. I didn't even want to go outside. And then that's when I found out it was the allergy capital of the world. Oh my gosh, this is not good because I didn't have this problem until when my eyes started bothering me. I'm just like, I do not want pink eye. And then my throat somehow. Yes, definitely. I had to take twice. I had Benadryl yesterday in the afternoon. I was going to do a live, but I couldn't. I had a little Benadryl, just a little bit, because I histamines just, oh my gosh, out of nowhere. And then the other night I woke up. I don't even think I was asleep, but I couldn't sleep because I was just so I don't know. I was just so irritated and just itchy for no reason. So I had to get up and take some. There we go. I have to fix this chick's jump rope. But yeah. But yeah, definitely. I had some tea this morning, some green tea. I'm gonna definitely get some tonight. Oh, excuse me. But also, when you go on Instagram, you can follow teachers, and they usually put their Teachers Pay Teachers site in their bio. Feel better. I have to go now. Well, shalom to you too. Thank you for joining. So, yeah, it is about time for me to get up and get moving. Like I said, I need to clear this shelf and kind of deal with some more of the madness over here on the table because there's still a lot of stuff right there. And figure out what I'm going to do with this stuff here. Just so I don't want to put anything up that I might need, but I might just have to put it in the box and leave the box open. Excuse me, so that I can use the stuff if I need to. But yeah, everything else is going okay. So get these kids in here to help me because they've been freaking out because I've been packing everything. So they are. Where's my stuff? Indeed, it will be okay. Let me go back. Yeah, let's see. No tests. Yeah, we don't do tests. I don't have to do any tests. Just like I said, come with their books. Even my high schooler, his tests are in his textbooks. And anything else that I give him is usually something I will find on Teachers Pay Teachers, or a lot of times I found I have his textbooks and not the work text. I found it PDF. So still the tests are there. So I don't have to look for the test, and it's nothing that they don't. If they don't, if they're having problems with the test, it's usually it's because they didn't understand. And I'm saying they, but it's usually the high schooler. He didn't read what he was supposed to read. The other ones is because I'm sitting here with them. I can tell if they're having problems right off. So, um, and then I do an assessment, every couple of months. Um, spelling, not a spelling, the fry word assessments and the just basic assessments that you would give uh, kindergarten, first grade, to see how their progress is. Have they learned the letters 1 through 20? Have they gone 1 through 120? I think for us it's 120. Following that scope and sequence, that's what I do. So at the end of the year, like around now, is normally when I would do that, but I'm not obviously getting ready to do that, and I could tell how far we've progressed already beyond the grade level that we started in, so I know that they're doing okay. Something else I was going to do, and yeah, I did not get a chance to share all of the curriculum. Something I wanted to do, just kind of go in and touch up. I might just do a full kind of recap, and if I have a chance to sit down and do that, I have a couple of video requests that I haven't done yet either. But I might just do a full recap of all of the material that I shared, just to not leave you all empty-handed. But I figured that if you follow the vlogs, you see the progress and you know that everything's okay because they're still using the same thing. I never came back and said we don't use this or we don't use that. I was teetering on one thing, um, and they're still using it, and we're only using it for handwriting. But these little, a lot of the little resources, I'm not going to buy the next grade level like the I shared this one for grammar. I'm not buying the next grade level. I needed to just get them started so they can see that this is what they're going to be doing. We're doing more of the writing on our own. So all of these little supplements that I shared, I'm not buying those. They have gotten down punctuation and verbs and nouns and parts of speech. They got that. We don't need anything beyond first grade. So, yeah, that. And anything that I am using, like the daily language review, I have the PDF. So, I have tons of PDFs. So, I don't have to, I don't need any more written anything really. I'm trying to think. So, yeah, I'll try to tie that up. I think I do have one more thing that I have not shared, and I will share that soon. I will share that in a video, um, probably sometime next week or something. It is a biblical resource that we have been using. I just had not got around to sharing it, but it's up here. And I know a lot of people do use it because I've seen plenty of people use it, share it. And for the upper grade levels, it's really awesome. I can't wait till we get third, fourth grade when I want, and that's actually towards the end of the year. So even though I said I'm not buying anything, I am going to buy. Since you guys know me, I have to wait for the deal. I'm gonna just show you really quickly here what it is, and then I will share. That way, if you have any questions, you can leave them before I do the video. So, if you guys are familiar with canned ham, this is Answers in Genesis. Okay, so that is what we use. This part 2. The back of that looks like. Helps them build a foundation. It's just really something fun, and there's nothing, you guys know how I feel about biblical. It's not like that. That's the only reason why I went for this. And I didn't see anybody, I was not swayed by anybody. I didn't see anybody until after I started using it, and then I started seeing people share it. And I was like, wow, because I had somebody asked me for something some years ago, and I had a whole big package I found on eBay. It's still in my cart, and it was for fourth grade, and that was the only reason I didn't buy it. And I'm like, look, if I were you and I had the money, I would buy this. So I have part of it because they had the whole. There's more than this. I will share that, but they had a whole big package, and it was almost like $150, but it's worth it. So yeah, it's a nice little deal here, and you get CDs and stuff like that with this thing. So research it if you're interested in something like this, and that way when I do the video or before I do it, you can ask me questions if there's something specific you want to see. But I will try to explain the best I can what we do. But I wanted something more than the Bible, like curriculum based. I needed more. I didn't want, if I'm trying to say, just me reading the Bible and telling them things. I wanted more than that. I needed, because I was getting ready to start designing something. Questions, the questions already laid out, answers are right there, that type of thing. So that is the reason why I had to seek what I could. And just see inside of that. But it's stuff like that, and then you have the different kind of sheets. So that's what that is. Yeah, I wanted something that was just, done and hands-on and ready. And so they get, what do you call this? Scripture match, little activities. There's mazes in here, stuff like that. That's what I needed. And I was not finding that with anything I was looking for or whatever, everything I was coming across, I wasn't finding that. The free stuff only goes so far. So, but I'm happy. And like I said, you guys know I don't pay money for this. I can't remember. I think this thing is worth $30 if you buy it from the site or Christian Books. I didn't pay $30 for it. Yeah, and it works for everybody. I don't have to have a book for everybody, and I don't need all the handouts for everybody. Although you can buy additional handouts. I don't need all this stuff. But it definitely works. Like I said, I will share that, and there's some more to go along with it. But answers in Genesis, and they even have you can check out their website, answersingenesis.com, I think. And I know a lot of people are into them. They run across them at the homeschool conventions. So very popular. They have a what do you call it? A lot of people are into the video series that they have, the Wild Brothers. And I know they have Wild Brothers shows here on YouTube. So if you're curious as to what that is, you can look up Wild, WILD Brothers. So let's see. I don't have anything else. No more comments. Alright, no more comments. Whew. So yeah, I have kind of summed up and explain where we're going with things. But like I said, it's pretty much the same thing. You won't see anything different, just progress of what's going on. Um, I'm one of those, if it's not broken, don't try to fix it type of teacher parents. And the kids, I have learned how they work, their learning style. I know how I teach, and so there's no more me trying to figure out what to use and what not to use and all of that. I'm not having to buy things and then they don't work. Anything that I do purchase, it would be because I'm just curious to see, and I have learned more times than none not to do that. Just don't fall for it, because the stuff usually is not. It's something I saw, somebody said something, and it's not what I was looking for at all. So that is the reason why I try not to influence when I do hauls and things. I like to share things that I don't see other people sharing, because I feel that somebody might not know about them, but I'm not trying to influence, because why I bought it might not be the reason why you go buy it. The books, I read every book that I give my child before I give it to them. All of the books that I share are books that we used years ago with my older kids. So I don't have to go reread those, even though, I'm giving them to my little ones. I've already read them. So it's not like I'm just going to buy some random books and I'm getting ready to come on here and do a haul and say, look what I got. That's not what I'm doing. We had all those books. Um, like I said, with the exception of the couple ones that came out recently, and my 3-year-old is all over Ada Twist, because Ada Twist is 3, and that book rhymes, and it's really cutesy, like a little modern Dr. Seuss. But yeah, I'm not trying to. I'm not here to try to impress you all. I just, I help where I see fit. And so far, I mean, everybody has said that this haul that I shared was very helpful. So that says a lot. That says a lot right there. And I know they were upper, grade level books, but those are the types of things that my children read. They don't read cartoon books. That's why I was talking about. We're talking about these McGuffey readers. Somebody wants to see them, and I share that the reason why we use them is because my kids love literature-based books. If your child is not a literature-based book child, I would not recommend them. I see a lot of people with them. Whether or not they use them all the time, I don't know. But I see a lot in the halls. So come in. Who? Okay, we'll get her. So, yeah, and I know also they can be quite pricey, those primers. But again, I found all of mine in a lot on eBay for less than $20. So, and I like old type books myself. So, um, that worked out perfectly. But that is where I go with these hauls. And this sharing. And if I have not shared, it's not because I don't care. It's just I didn't have time or it was coming up. So I need to, like I said, I have some video requests I need to get done. And then in addition to what I'm trying to do, and some of the vlogs are still, I think I think I finished February finally. And I know I still have some March footage. So I'm still trying to get that up. And I know I have some meal vlogs. I haven't done a meal vlog in a long time, and the footage is just sitting there. So I need to get that kind of going. But I wanted to pop on here and just say hey and let you guys know where we're at because things are going to pick up, and I don't know when I'll actually be able to come back on live. And I'm trying to keep up with the videos and get something up every day, but that doesn't always happen either. So, in any case, I appreciate you all, and I will see you all in the comments, and I will see you all next time. Shalom.